Alright, so quick update. As I promised, it's day 6 or 6 days until I go to basic training, and today I haven't really had much time to feel anxious or really know how I feel just because I have so much to do. I still have a pretty lengthy list of things to buy, even though they always tell you to pack lightly. I have sensitive skin and I'm very particular about certain things. So I know that they give you a bag full of stuff, and I know you have a car to go to the BX and the commissary at some point, but like the commissary is like after tech school, I believe. But as far as like basic training and getting items there, I know what items that they will have to offer, and so I'm just trying to make sure I'm prepared because I have very sensitive skin, especially in the heat, so I'm a little nervous about how that's going to go. And then I also just have not so many, but I have a couple more monthly payments that I need to automate and negotiate down, because like when you have certain monthly expenses just for like living, like your phone, your car insurance, blah blah blah, you can just call them, let them know what the situation is, and they can actually get you lower rates for your bills. So obviously I'm going to call them again and set up the payments and get my bills to go down by a few percentage, because why wouldn't I want to do that? But other than that, it's just been kind of a chill day. I actually did quite a lot of work today, which only took me like a couple of hours. And I'm at the park, as you can probably tell, the nature park. But yeah, it was kind of a chill day today, like nothing crazy, just running errands as best and organized as I possibly can for 6 days. I was talking to my recruiter today through text, and I haven't really heard too much about family day, like when your family comes out, or family time, or I believe when your family comes out for graduation, which graduation is 2 days long. And he said that family day can be off base for a couple or a few hours. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring anything back on base, if like I go out to eat with my family and then we go to the store so I can pick up some things, or whatever, because you fly out to tech school literally the next day. They do not waste any time. They're like, you graduated, here's your flight, your ticket, learn your job and get to work kind of thing. So yeah, that is what I am. I'm just thinking ahead today. I'm thinking ahead about things that I shouldn't be thinking about, like getting to my first station, like my first duty station, my first base, and like saluting who and talking to who, and living in the dorms or living off base, and what's going to be on my dream sheet. You get 3 choices, I believe, through a dream sheet of like what bases that you want to live on. And so it's just a lot. I'm thinking about how there is a heat wave currently moving in on Wisconsin, and my car's AC decided to die on me like a couple weeks ago, so I've been sweating. So when it looks like I'm glowing, it's sweat, because I'm dying in here and the windows are down, and that's all I have, because I don't feel like fixing that a week or 2 before I leave. Like, to me, I'm just like, no. So there's just so much going on. It doesn't help that I always have, like, my mind is constantly always running, but it's just even more intense when I'm about to go into a situation completely blind and I'm going into a situation that I can only minimally prepare for, if that's the right phrase. Like, I like to be prepared. I like to know what's going on. If I can have snacks, obviously I can't have snacks at basic training, but like for my flight, you know, I'm just like, what can I have and what can I not have? What kind of person am I now that I'll be able to survive? Like, what about me now do I need to remember to take with me that will help me survive the next 8 weeks? So it's almost, I kind of feel like I almost don't know myself. And then other than that, I would say this week is, besides this day being chill, because it was also a rest day, this week is chill because my recruiter made a very good point. I don't want to, so my goal was to train till failure until the day I shipped out, because I have heard that with week 0, when you get to basic training, you do not do PT. So I was like, okay, that's another week that I'm not going to be able to do any weight training. So let me train till failure. And he made a very good point, and he was like, you don't want to train till failure because, you know, you don't want to risk getting an injury before you even get on the plane. And I'm like, you're correct. You're absolutely correct. So I'm pulling back this week a little bit, which kind of sucks, but I also do feel like, at least in my experience of taking some time off from the gym in the past, I'm sure my body will return stronger and probably needs the rest, because I've just been a little bit more like what's that phrase? I don't know what phrase I want to say right now, but I've just increased the intensity on my workouts for the past 3 weeks. So that is my 6th day update. I'm so excited. I'm anxious, but I'm excited because I just keep picturing myself at graduation, knowing that the 8 weeks, the 7.5 weeks of basic training will be worth it. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully I actually have a little bit more to talk about, like less to talk about. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're going to basic training, if you just finished basic training. I could use some advice. But again, I've had really great recruiters, and I don't know. I've had great recruiters. I feel like I have a great support team around me, a support circle. My recruiter's master sergeant called me to congratulate me and pick his brain about any questions that I had, so that also helped prepare me. But if you guys have any questions, if you have any like thoughts or anything that you want to add, please leave it in the comment section. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see just like what happens after basic training, how I'm feeling, what my thoughts are going to be. If you want to just follow my first year journey in the Air Force, I'm excited. You should be excited. I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.